YouTube, you better grab an umbrella because I am forecasting a 100% chance of stone rain. Today we are checking out a Gruul land destruction deck enabled by the Mystical Archive card Stone Rain. And it is for Historic, of course. We're going to be trying it out best of 3 today. Now the core of the deck is Stone Rain plus some mana ramp. We are trying to ramp out Stone Rain to set our opponent back. And then with that tempo gain that we get, with that resource denial that we get, we hope to close out the game by using things like Thragtusk, Sawtusk Demolisher, or Chandra, or even just Clothis, picking our opponents down, whittling them down while they have minimal amounts of mana, and we are just clobbering them with some good Gruul creatures. So I mentioned we have Stone Rain. We're also running Goblin Ruin Blaster, another way we can destroy non-basic lands. So Sawtusk Demolisher is an additional way we can destroy non-land permanents, so we can also hit Planeswalkers or things like that, pesky artifacts potentially. But a lot of the times we're just going to be mutating into a creature and then hitting one of the lands, turning it into a 3/3 beast. And we also have Primal Command, so we can use that to search for a creature that we can help pummel our opponents with, maybe a Glorybringer, maybe a Thragtusk. And we can also tuck one of their lands on top of their library. So it's not land destruction, but it is land denial, resource denial, and we also deny them from getting a new card for their draw step, right? Then of course we're running Chandra. She's just a great planeswalker, can help us ramp into maybe a Turn Timber Symbiosis, something like that, or also just get card advantage and remove creatures as well. The -3 can do that. Clothis also, like I said before, can help ping down our opponents, dealing 2 damage a turn, gaining us life, and helping to deal with pesky graveyard threats. Now for our sideboard, we have Grafdigger's Cage for any kind of Reanimator style effects, so Rakdos Arcanist, food if it's still around, but we'll see about that. A Braid, good against any kind of aggro or pesky artifact decks. Roiling Vortex, we have 3 of them, despite the annoying sideboard change. We have 3 of them for the Ultimatum style decks, things that are casting spells for free. Scavenging Ooze, more Graveyard Hate. Soul Seer, more maybe Gruul aggro. Larger aggro type decks, we really need that 5 damage. And Shifting Ceratops for control, and then Elder Gargaroth more against aggro. And before I forget, I just want to give deck credit to Silly Cheese on MTG Melee. They took this list to a top 8 finish in the recent Hooglandia Historic Open, so props to them for coming up with an interesting list and for doing quite well with it. So that's the deck. Let's see how it plays. Okay, we'll play first. So we have ramp. Nothing else to do with it. I guess we'll keep it. I do have Turn Timber Symbiosis as something to do with mana. Opponent might be on Gruul though. Oh, they're actually leading with another Llanowar Elves. We're on at Rootbound, Paradise, Goose, Rampant Hard. So in 2 turns we can cast Symbiosis, potentially. None of our ramp gets killed. Opponent goes Pathway. Mammoth, though, okay, probably Gruul aggro, but we actually find Chandra, which is fabulous. We will kill the Mammoth. Not going to attack with a Paradise Druid here because it would expose it potentially to being zapped. My opponent, though, collected companies. Find something with haste, it'll be rough. Gallia does have haste. And they do actually find Burning Tree, so they can do something else. They use that mana to cast Pelt Collector. See if they attack with Gallia here. I guess I can cast the Symbiosis off of Chandra with the extra mana, so I'll just block here. Take the trade. Find a Florahedron. Might want the food later, so I'm just going to bolt in the land here. No. So bad. I guess it is a 5/4. Here I'm just going to hold back. Try to protect Chandra, I guess. So if I block like this, I guess I should block over here. Try to protect Chandra. They probably have Embercleave. Yep. At least get rid of their Pelt Collector, and they have another one though, of course. Leave another Chandra. Can kill one of their creatures. I guess we just kill Pelt Collector. It's gonna be tough, I think. It's gonna be a tough matchup, but sideboard we can swip in some more removal, some of those braids going. Maybe even get some of the scavenging uses, perhaps. Okay, they equip Lanny with Embercleave. They send both Chandra. They wanted me, actually. Yeah, Chandra's gonna die. Ruin Blaster. Yeah, I think we just lose here. Alright. So another Gargaroth. I think it's gonna be good. Like I said, the Abrades you can bring in. This I think we take out. I think she's too slow and not gonna be helpful enough. Giving them 3/3s also seems kind of bad, so I don't know that I want to be doing that. Another Demolisher put in a Soul Spear. Or Soul Seer, excuse me. Yeah, this might be better. We'll see. Okay, T1 Llanowar Elves. We're another T3 play, so I don't know that it's really worth getting Llanowar Elves out on T1. Taking the 2 extra damage could be a matter of life and death. But for now, I'm just fine with playing it on T2. When it bolts in Stomping Ground, shocks in, I guess, Stomping Ground, they play Pelt Collector. You go run out. Our Llanowar Elves play Stomping Ground, tapped. Next turn, we can, I guess, Sawtusk, Demolish, or hit one of their lands. But again, it does give them a 3/3, so it's risky against this style of deck. Opponent, though, Magma Sprays my Llanowar Elves, sure. See for 1. Guess we just play Turn Timber as a land. This hand is awkward. We're really relying on that Llanowar Elves to get us from 4 to 5. Want to play Gruul Spellbreaker. Yep, that's a card. Gets me for 5, go to 14. Okay, Gilded Goose. Can eat the treasure, or eat the food, I guess. Gain some life. Okay. I play Collect the Company, okay. Hopefully they miss, but I think that's unlikely. They only get a Voltaic Brawler. They do get to buff their Pelt Collector because of that. Hit me for 6. We will eat the food. Chandra. So I think we just want to run out Thragtusk first. Decent blocker, gain some life. When it dies, it'll make another creature. So I mean, again, if they have Evercleave, we're just probably dead either way. Play Burning Tree start. Is that where it's going to end? And Gilded Goose might stomp it. Okay, they use Stomp with their extra mana. Attack out here. Go block the Brawler. Well, I guess if I do that, it's going to pump up their Pelt Collector. So we'll block over here. Get a 3/3. Glorybringer. Okay. So you could play Glorybringer, exert it. and have it kill the Spellbreaker or something. Because it has trample. Or we could just play Chandra minus. I think Glorybringer Exert is just better here. Because it limits the number of creatures that they have. Snipe the Spellbreaker. They find a Reminap Ruins. They attack with a Voltaic Brawler. So they could have Embercleave even. But we are going to block. Okay, we take one though. Trade off the Beast for the Brawler. Play Bonecrusher Giant. Scavenging Ooze. And a Gargaroth. That's nice. Slow that down. Perfect draw, really. Again, if they've ever cleaved that, we're just pretty much dead, but they do have a lot of stuff to eat with their ooze. That's unfortunate. They spend all their mana doing that. It's going to be outside of Chandra range. Well, I guess we can exert and use Chandra. We're going to do that pre-combat so that the Gargaroth can attack. I'll kill the Scavenging Ooze. Gain 3 life. Not going to be greedy and try to draw a card or get a creature or something. Happily trade for their crew, and they'll run out Gilded Goose. Okay. Now what could they have here that would be bad? Goldspan Dragon? Something with haste. Galia? I think we do block. They will take Brawler. Get some energy. Or we have a Slumber Mound. I think we use the +1 to get some mana. Play the Demolisher. Just a big creature. I can play the Slumber Mound. Pass. So I can attack into Chandra and kill her, but they'll lose one of their things. Another Scavenging Ooze. Okay. It is annoying. You'd only have 3 mana with which to eat creatures in the graveyard. I guess we'll just block Galia so they can't get any card advantage. I guess they have to block the Sawtusk or they're dead. Yeah, so we just attack with both. Exert the Glorybringer to kill Voltaic Brawler. And say go. Or I guess yield priority. We're not going to end the turn. Still have a couple spells we can play. Okay, they eat the Goose, eat the Gargaroth, eat one more thing. I guess, yeah, because they gain life, they don't have to block. You go to 1. They don't. Okay. I don't have any deal 1 damage things, right? No. I guess we just Primal Command to be safe. We'll gain 7 life. And we'll grab I guess a Gargaroth. Could have gotten like another haste creature or something, but we're already gonna I guess that would have been smarter, grabbing a haste creature. Forgot about the exert. Scoos is getting big. I will take Brawler. We find Chandra. Not quite good enough because they gain more life. So we can just like attack with the Demolisher. They block with Scavenging Ooze, we -4. Yeah, I think we have to kill the Scavenging Ooze. But I mean, I guess if we do pre-combat, right, they block like that, then they lose 2 more life. Because Demolisher is trample. I have to block with Scoos, they take 2 damage. Okay, or they're dead. Okay, so took game 2. Game 3 is going to be brutal, no doubt. Especially being in the draw. I mean, we saw good Scavenging Ooze was there. I think if we have oozes of our own, we might be doing well. We take another Stone Rain for the Scavenging Ooze. Grafdigger's Cage is interesting too. Could shut off their collected companies, but I don't know that it's quite worth it. All right. A lot of ramp. We have a Ruin Blaster. One goes first, of course. I think we'll try keeping 7 here. Okay. I'm gonna start ramping, of course. I think we go Guilty Goose. Of course, Llanowar Elves is the all-star, the premium of ramp. Beatable 1 mana ramp effect. And they stomp the Guilty Goose. Sure. You can play a Forest, you can play Paradise Druid. So the next turn we can Ruin Blaster, kill their Stomping Ground. And attack for a couple, unless they play something else, of course. And they just run out Bone Crusher, sure. You're gonna play the Pathway, kick the Ruin Blaster. Snipe their Stomping Ground. Not attack. Save another Lando. Attack for 4. Blocks. Take 4. See what else I've got. I have a Scavenging Ooze. Okay. I think we do want to attack with the Ruin Blaster. They have something they can do, it looks like, maybe a shock. Kind of scared of running out anything or tapping down the Paradise Druid. we're doing it. Do you want to gain 7 life, or do you want to put a land on top of their library? I think we want a non-creature permanent on library and get a creature card. Um, the mammoth on top. They're gonna grab Gargaroth or Glorybringer. Glorybringer is probably better, so we can kill the Scavenging Ooze before it gets too big. Back for 6. Eat something from my graveyard, presumably. And a Rootbound Crag. Glorybringer. Exert. I guess let's see the battlefield. Nothing there. Nothing there. I guess we just killed the Bone Crusher. Okay, they have another Oasis. Attack. Double block and they like stomp the Druid. That's bad. We're gonna try it. Didn't know that they have removal before. Maybe they do now. Nope, okay. They just trade. They don't even run up the Mammoth. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's run out some elves. Leaving up Soulseer. Oh, he's gonna crack the food too. They actually collect the company. Okay, that makes more sense. See what they find. 2 Voltaic Brawlers. Okay. So Glorybringer can exert again next turn. We can kill one of them that way. Soulseer on the other. And play a land. They could have Embercleave mana potentially. They're eyeing the Goose, so they might want to kill it. They Shatter Skull the Goose. Okay. I guess we'll let them use the energy. Kill one of them. Go to 3, I guess. No Lightning Bolt in the format yet, so it's not as egregious an error as it might otherwise be. Curious if they played the Mammoth out though. Do they have a 5-mana thing that they're going to do? I think we just got to attack here. Gain 6 life off of the food. Swapping out the other elf. And I guess we'll just gain some life now. Yeah. No reason not to. They have perfect information. So, don't want to get tricked losing. They have a Ferocidon though. Okay. We just passed the turn. Play creature, they're gonna lose some life. So the Oasis ability is only sorcery speed, so they can't pump. If they have Embercleave, and then go to 8, or take 8 damage, I go to 1 life. I think we just don't block here. Have to have Embercleave plus damage spell. They have it. Okay. So close. Oh my god. Oh, that game. Oof. We make it. Okay, what have we got? One goes first. We don't have any 1-mana rampers. We don't have any stone rains. I think we try to mulligan this. I mean, we could. Nah, it just seems too slow. Okay, this looks better. So make a land. Make a goose, I guess. Start by Gilly Goose. On it, bolted in a Watery Grave and a Brainstorm T1. Okay. Playing Kahira. So it could be kind of Dimir control, maybe. I guess this means they probably aren't running Gear Hulk. Or they can't be, right? If it's their companion. So there is that. Maybe find another Chandra. Not Llanowar Elves. Make it more likely that even if they are to remove one of my 2 rampers, we can cast Chandra next turn. Okay, Plains. You facing some classic Esper control here. Curious what they might have from the Mystical Archive, although we have already seen Brainstorm. Not sure what else. We'll run out another Rootbound Crag, and we'll just play Chandra this way to play around Censor. Memory Lapse, okay. Looking over my permanents. A Narset, okay. Did they find Extinction Event? Not too shabby. They'll send a damage in Narset. Exile the top card of my library. There's a Sod Tusk Demolisher. Sad. Would have liked to have played that. See if Narset 6 or Chandra 6 around. I guess we'll see if Narset 6 around too if they're eager to -2 her. They bolt into their land though, Watery Grave. Going to 14. Could have like Vraska's Contempt or something. That would be a way to quickly deal with Chandra on 4 mana. So if they're going to do that, they're probably going to do it during their turn, so don't get another activation. But little did they know, I have another Chandra waiting in the wings to take her place. I just Extinction Event, choosing Odd. Okay. Pass the turn. I'll +1 Chandra. Symbiosis. Can't cast it, right? And I can't play it, so I'll deal damage to them. Play a land, pass the turn. go back to my turn. Okay, turn timber symbiosis is something. Try it. Play a land first. Again, playing around sensor. Okay, resolves. We'll get a Demolisher. Maybe let's immediately kill it, but Chandra's Emblem is scary if they let me have it. Okay, go to end step. Make a Shark Typhoon. Okay. Attack the 2/2, or attack with the 2/2 at Chandra, so no emblem for me, sadly. Goes to 5 loyalty. Opponent eyeing Demolisher. They play commit. Kind of Thrag Tusk. Opponent's a couple mana away from getting to memory me, but I don't want that to happen. You want to get rid of the Demolisher? Probably not. Could kill their Shark token. This way, next turn I can mutate onto the Beast, kill one of their lands, kind of slow them down, and just get them for 6 potentially, depending on what they do if they tap down here. Baghdad's just giving you a token, despite it being exiled or removed, is pretty clutch. And they finally get rid of their Narset. Use the last -2. Dig for an answer, presumably. Not sure what they could be looking for. Help them with a creature and a planeswalker. Even Extinction Event, they take a memory lapse, so a counter. See what they choose to do here. So I'm eyeing that memory in the graveyard. I'm scared of it. They do have 7 cards in hand right now, so I'd be the only one benefiting from it. Or even if they had Nurse it out, you know, I wouldn't be losing all that much. Okay, but they go to Fag Tusk. We get a 3/3. Gonna do something else? Okay, evidently not. I guess we'll +2 or +1 Narset or Chandra. I keep calling Narset. Oh my god. Paradise Druid. I think we take it actually. We want the 2 damage. Actually, okay. Well, they don't have Bind Sensor mana up, so we'll just play her. Play out the Druid. Again, seem to have something that they can do. If it's a Fatal Push, then that's tough. I think they might have Fatal Push. I think that's what they have. We'll see. I guess I should have done this after attacks. Yeah, we had Censor. I guess we have to do it anyway. Is that an optional? Yeah, so I should have attacked first. Whoops. They trade. Yep. They're eyeing it, but it is hexproof. That means if they're gonna want to remove it, they're gonna have to wait till my turn to do so. We still have Chandra up, so we can keep plus oneing her, getting more cards. They have a Godless Shrine. Another Chandra, okay. +1. Primal Command. Yeah, we'll play that. We'll put Watery Grave, I guess. Memory Lapse, yeah. Attack for 6. Okay, they go to 6. Don't do anything with their last 2 mana. They might have like a Sharp Typhoon. Something they could have done. Maybe another cycle of Censor or something. Right, Teferi, okay. See what they choose here. Okay, they get rid of the Demolisher. Yeah, it's probably fine. I guess we +1 here. Primal Command. Get a 3-drop. We could grab a Ruin Blaster, kill Teferi. I guess what we can do is +1. Decline to do it. Overloaded this Chandra's. Play another Chandra. They're on 2 life. They tap down to get another Chandra on the board, we can just win. Grab the Ruin Blaster, get 2 haste damage in, and win. They also have to remove the Chandra on the board, or we can just +2 and win. So this is going to be tough for them to get out of, I think. Having like 12 Chandras cast is potent, I guess. Okay. So they get another Teferi, though. They use their Teferi to get rid of my Chandra, sure. They draw a card, though, and untap some lands. We'll run out Chandra. See if they have an answer. If they don't, they just lose. Brainstorm. Okay. Digging, maybe. Getting rid of bad stuff in their hand. They do this Fable Passage, so they can shuffle away a couple of cards. Okay. I don't get it. Whew. Close one, though. Close one. I feel like they were almost around in the corner there, resolving all those Teferis and whatnot. Okay. I think Gargaroth we take out. Ceratops we put in. And again, I'm kind of seeing what I saw before. I don't know that this deck is particularly tuned to face against control. So pretty minimal sideboarding, I guess. Okay. Clinched game 1, and now we have to see how we do in game number 2. A lot of Stone Rains, but can't keep a 1-lander with no ramp. Can't keep a no-lander with no ramp. I guess we have to keep this. Mecha Glorybringer and a Rag. It's gonna be a tough one, let me tell you. Though another Stone Rain is nice. See if they foretell something or run it like a search for his Kanta. I think we just go for it. Thought this is going to be more important in the long term, I think. Okay, they eliminate the elf after the fact. Stone Rained them though. The rain is gonna keep coming, my friend. Okay, get Clothis down. That's nice. 2 primal commands in hand, though I guess if we draw land, it'll be okay here. Opponent though finding a Narset, that is annoying. Thoughtseize. Eliminate. We're gonna Stone Rain. Their last black source. Okay. The vice is tightening. They have a Dovin's Veto. That's what they have white for, I guess. So they can't even cast Thoughtseize. Play another Narset. Okay. Extinction Event, another Primal Command. We'll get rid of Narset. Pass the turn. 3 Primal Commands, man. That's kind of unlucky. I mean, the fact that I had to mulligan to 5 here, I think is probably like the death knell of this game already, but I'll have to hope for better luck in game 3. I have room to discard though, so that's good. I haven't dealt with Clothis, it's also good. Okay, we'll get rid of a land this time. Gotta play a Primal Command. Oh, that was weird. I guess they can Dovin's Veto this. But gotta get through him. Bolt another land. Thoughtseize. 2 more Primal Commands, yep. Take one of them. I mean, now that I think they're getting this low in life, maybe I should just be going for damage. Run out Chandra. Okay. Chandra resolves. +1. Decline. So we're whittling them down. That's Office is no joke. It's a fairy. Okay. Oh, they need to find answers. And this is going to be real nice too, the Ruin Blaster. So we'll get that from them. Deal some more damage. +1 Chandra. It's possible we can find another Ruin Blaster and oh, look at that. I guess we just decline. Because there's a risk I might not be able to do it. Okay, we'll take their Godless Shrine. See if they want to phase out Ruin Blaster. Okay, they just go for the draw discard. Okay. Even beat Esper Control. Incredible. So that's just a quick taste of the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I'll be playing this more. It was a lot of fun. And it's something that a lot of decks in Historic thus far haven't gotten to do. Resource denial, right? Something I oftentimes see in like a Vintage Cube, but this is the first time I've been seeing it in Constructed because I don't really play Vintage or other formats where this is kind of a deck, I guess. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the games. I will see you next time.